Amon G. Carter Stadium in Fort Worth. As we wind our way toward the end of another college football season, one of the grand traditions is paying tribute and respect to those who have just poured their souls into the success of this program and honor the seniors on Senior Day. It's the North Dakota State Bison and the TCU Horned Frogs. Reese Davis, David Pollock, and Jesse Palmer here in the booth. Holly Rowe is down on the sideline where she is keeping a close eye on some injury news that's unfolding.
Hey guys, catching up with Coach Dykes before the game. They have a lot of confidence in their backup this week. He was able to come in for their injured starter last week and have a very productive game. They like how he read the defense, how he got guys in and out of plays, so they are expecting to be able to really count on him here today in this big game. I'll keep you posted on how comfortable he looks starting out the first quarter. Back to you.
I'll keep an eye on that one for us. And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. The Horned Frogs offense will get the ball first. What a great group of receivers they run out there, and a staunch, stout defense they'll be running into. Jesse, how are they going to get open? How does this defense keep them in check?
Well, I think one thing this receiving group knows, to have success in this game against this defense, is it's going to take all of them. It's not just going to be one guy making all the plays. They're all going to have to be able to step up and, David, take advantage of their own individual one-on-one opportunities when those chances come their way.
Well, and I think that's what's good about this offense. Their strength in numbers. It's not just one guy that you can take away. There's several receivers that can make plays. That stresses the defense. Like, find the weakness, go after him. That guy can win. So it'll be a fun individual.
It's a big stride inside the 10. Into the end zone. Touchdown, Horned Frogs.
And they talked about his speed all week, but it's one thing to talk about. It's another thing to see it. You see that young man out wide, man. He can fly, and he runs right by the defense. They take a shot early, Palmer. They find the speedster, and he finds the end zone.
And I think the defensive coordinator right now is just kicking himself because you're right. I mean, they watched film all week long. You've seen this guy torch defenses. You cannot play coverages that allow this guy to take the top off and get behind your back line. That right there is just a big mistake defensively, a bad call, and kudos to the offense for finding the matchup and making them pay.
On the move from inside his 5. He'll be brought down at the 22-yard line. Good coverage on that one. His return is stopped short of the 25. And now North Dakota State gets its first chance to go on offense. And here comes the man that makes this offense go. He's trying to flush that last performance. 4 interceptions and just a single touchdown pass. Quick give. Gain of 8 yards on the play. He's too short of the first down.
Well, it's plays like that that'll help this offense stay in rhythm all game long. If you can have that kind of success on first down running the football, it just opens up your entire playbook moving forward.
They give it to him again. He moves the chains, and they'll mark the ball at the 33.
Well, the running back did a nice job there, keeping his feet moving. He was able to drag some defenders with him to get that first down.
With the first down, they'll put it in play from the 33. Fresh set of downs going up top. Out wide left, it's House. Breaks free, and he might be gone. And he's brought down after a nice gain. They've got the big fellas out there, a 3 tight end look on 1st and 10. They're going to run it. There he goes. They'll finally drag him down, but not before he gets it to the 40, and it's a first down.
And, David, we know when you're playing on the road how important it is to try and steal momentum early and quiet the crowd. You gash the defense with a run like that to pick up a big first down, that'll do it. And that's really a tone setter, I think, for this offense. And you're sending a direct message to the opponent. We are going to be physical, and we're going to try to run this thing down your throat.
Yeah, and they got a chance to respond, and the crowd hopefully can get behind them and get back in it. The defense has got to do a better job. We got to stop the run. They got to tackle, get more hats to the football. This will be a challenge. They're going to run the football. They better be man enough to stop it.
I'll tell you, I love the play call on first down here. You're just trying to find an easy completion, and the shortest throw on the field for a quarterback is finding your biggest target, and that's the tight end. Nice job.
From the gun, they'll try to impose their running game. Down he goes.
Yeah, you just feel like the running back's asking for redemption on that one. You know, second and short, and you're giving him the football. He can't get the first himself. Now it's third down. He's looking over on the sideline like, call it again, throw me the ball, I can go do this. It's never a good feeling for the running back in that situation.
It's fourth down, and they'll try the field goal. And this one splits the uprights. That'll bring him to within 4.
Man, so many more times we're going to say, go for it, be aggressive. Nice to have a guy you can depend on, and you know you're putting 3 on the board. Nice kick, nice job.
Fielded in the end zone, it's Garrison. I know he thinks he can house every return, but sometimes you just have to take a knee as he stopped at the 14. The Horned Frogs offense takes the field, ready to get going. Off to a good start here, and back to work now with a 7-3 lead. Tells the play fake, wants to throw on first down. Left side, it's Dawkins. And an absolutely fearless tackle, giving up size, still got him on the turf.
Man, we're seeing the tight end used more and more in the passing game. You see him moving inside. You see him moving outside. You see him moving in the box to block people. So here they put him in the slot and just have a nice little pitch and catch session.
Looking downfield, it's Burgess. Throws for the tight end. Finds a man in the middle. Now they've got a little room to work with. They're out to the 28 with a first down.
As a head coach, you love it when your quarterback is locked in early. Opening drive, throws a touchdown pass. Really nice throw on that last play. Here in the second drive, he's firing on all cylinders. You can tell this guy did his homework coming into this game, and right now it's paying off.
This is one of the things that's hard about stopping the option. That wasn't a big gain, but you look up, and they're in second and short, second and medium. They put you behind the sticks consistently as a defense. This defense has to be aggressive, make sure they get to this quarterback, and make him make quick decisions.
Gets it to the 42-yard line, and that's a first down.
And the defense gives up the first down. And here they go. They're going fast. No time to substitute. Got to communicate quickly and get back on the line of scrimmage.
He'll off one deep down the left side. A big-time catch along the sidelines. Got the foot down, and an excellent throw, too. All the way! Touchdown, TCU!
Really nice rhythm that time by the play caller because he ran the football on the last play, so this time he decides to go play action just to see if he could get the defense to freeze for a split second, and that's all the target needed. Off the play fake, he's able to work the route, win his one-on-one, makes the catch, and takes it in for a score.
Now they'll line up for what they hope is automatic. And the extra point is good, and they have an 11-point lead. So that scoring drive took only 6 plays, and they closed the deal with a 58-yard touchdown pass. And it'll come out to the 25, no attempt at a return. North Dakota State sends the offense out, ready to get things rolling on this drive. They might be feeling a little heat here as they've fallen into a 14-3 hole early. Finds his man down the middle. Gets it to the 46-yard line. First down for this offense.
I'll tell you, this guy has to get touches early in games. They're doing a good job of that right now. He's so dangerous once he has the ball in his hands. And I think if you're on offense, you move him around and you find more creative ways to get him involved.
That's a really good job by the defense, wrapping them up, getting them on the ground, take away that run game, make them one-dimensional, put them in passing situations. Really good job by the defense.
After picking up a couple at 2nd and 8. This time they'll throw it. Nowhere close on that one as he got drilled trying to deliver the football, and now they face third down.
And this offensive line's got to do a little better job, man. You've got to give your quarterback time to go through his progressions, from go to 1 to 2, and then maybe make a play. And he goes off of his first target, and you can tell he did not have much time getting hit as he's trying to throw the football. You've got to protect your quarterback.
Fires to the big fella. Gets it all the way down to the 39-yard line. It'll be a first down. Passing game kept this drive moving. Let's see if they try it again. Hand it to the back. He's past the marker. An explosive play in the running game as he's got the first down. First snap in the red zone on this drive. Trying to establish the run. Driven back.
You want to stop the run game? Get the big defensive tackles in the middle, getting penetration. Those big boys eating up blocks, taking away gaps and holes for those running backs to run through.
Using his power and his sweet feet to get into the backfield quickly.
And you know you're athletic when you describe with power and sweet feet. I mean, just put those two things together and you're just pretty amazing.
First and goal and a touchdown here really gives them momentum. They'll try to get it in with the run. And he'll race it to the house. Touchdown, North Dakota State.
And the offense gets 7 on that drive. And I tell you what, man, like, they got 3. They got some good momentum going, continued the momentum, creating some big plays. Palmer, this offense feels like right now early in this football game that they're in control, that they know what they want to do, and the defense is reeling a little bit.
Yeah, the defense needs a stop bad the next time they come out. They've got to go back. They've got to get on the iPads. They got to take a look at what this offense is doing to attack them, because they do look like they're on their heels right now. Obviously giving up a field goal early, but now a touchdown. The next time they take the field, they absolutely need a stop.
And with the extra point, every little bit counts as they get closer. So a well-executed 8-play, 75-yard drive. And the capper on that drive, the 10-yard touchdown run. And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. TCU has it back, and the Horned Frogs go on offense. They're off to a really strong start and operating with a 14-10 lead. At the 35, he's loose. He gets those chains moving, gets it out to the 42-yard line. The Horned Frogs headed quickly to the line.
The defense has got to be more physical up front. Don't let them have those running lanes, those holes to break off a nice run, get a first down. And here's the thing, you better reload quick because they're right back on the line to call another play.
They'll finally drag him down, but not before he gets into the 40, and it's a first down. From the gun, the running back has it. He is snowed under, nowhere to go, and it'll be second and long. They want to get this defense on its heels. They'll ride him again. He's knocked down at the 34, but they're sort of hitting them in the mouth with a 6-yard pickup there. Moves the pocket. It's Burgess. Going long. Got it. And he's into the end zone. Touchdown, Horned Frogs.
Man, what a nice ball. You can see he sees him running the corner route, lays it out in front, catches the ball, and nice job catching the ball, and then doing what? Getting upfield, not running out of bounds, not getting pushed out, not getting tackled. Nice job after the catch, getting vertical, getting to the end zone.
Ready to try the point after. And with the extra point, it's a 21-10 game. They put together a 5-play, 75-yard drive. And the final 34 yards covered by that touchdown pass. And no chance at a return here. They'll start this drive at their own 25. North Dakota State sends the offense out, ready to get things rolling on this drive. Now the pressure is on to keep pace as they start this drive trailing 21-10. Works ahead for a couple. They'll stop him at the 27.
And the defense doing a great job committing to the run. When you commit to the run like this, obviously you can give up some plays in the passing game, but you got to stop the run first.
Back to pass on second down. Rush is on. Nothing doing downfield. He'll cut his losses and throw it away. It'll be third down.
Like the job by the defense there in coverage. They took every option away from the quarterback. He was outside of the pocket, nowhere to go with it, so they forced the incompletion throwaway.
On third down, he'll try to pick it up through the air. They'll run the screen. Still on his feet at the 40. He's across the 50 and out of bounds at the 49, and a great pickup on that one.
And they executed that running back screen to perfection. Quarterback held on to it. He let the rush get to him. Offensive lineman got out in position, and the running back sold it too. Once he had the ball in his hands, he just had blockers and green field out in front of him. They pick up an explosive play on a running back screen.
It'll be a first down from the 49-yard line. Fresh center downs going to the air. Nice play by the defense to jar that one loose.
Not many receivers like to get hit. They just don't, okay? They're prima donnas. That's what they are. That's who they are. Nice job by the defender. You could tell he was catching the football. He was going to put a hit on him to make sure he had to think about something later, and you could see the ball pop out and fall to the ground.
Third and long, a lot of ground to cover. From the gun, wants to pass. Fires to the tight end. And he fights his way, but they'll stop him just short of the line to gain. It's fourth down. This offense gets into plus territory. They're going to go for it regardless of their field goal kicker's range. Timeout taken by TCU. It's their first. After using an early one, 2 left for them to spend. Now on the move. He's got enough, and they roll the dice on fourth down, and they keep the drive alive. Offense threatening, 1st and 10 from the 31. Looking for running room. Got an alley. Really good job by everybody there. Well blocked, good run, and a first down. The defense is backed up as the offense is in the red zone. Sends it back in motion. From the red zone, looking for a man. Turns it upfield. That one takes it down to the 13-yard line. Second down coming up on this red zone opportunity. Out of the shotgun, they go to the ground. They get him down, but this offense is set up 1st and goal from the 9. On the doorstep of cashing it in for the offense. They'll keep it on the ground for 1st and goal. They'll wrestle him down at the 4-yard line after that run.
1st down and goal, I bet you the percentages are really high for run, and this defense was ready for it. They got to match the physicality right here, right now in this situation.
Wants to go up top on 2nd down. And the pressure was too much. They get him at the 15.
Love the discipline of this defense. Not just playing run, right? They know it could be a pass in this situation. Pinning their ears back, getting to the quarterback, taking away all that small stuff. All the stuff, the easy access, the free release. Nice job of nice discipline by this defense.
And we take a look at how these quarterbacks are doing so far. Now the challenge here, they've taken a punch, but they can't let it get out of hand as we start the second. starting off this quarter close enough to smell the goal line. On 3rd and long, hoping to throw beyond the sticks. Wide out trying to get it in. He'll be stopped right there. They threw it short of the goal line, and now they've got some ground to cover on 4th down.
This is kind of like Vegas and gambling. You got a big completion there on 3rd down. You've set up 4th. You could take the field goal and take the easy money, but you might decide to roll the dice here, stay on the field, and go for it on 4th down, hoping to get a touchdown.
And with this place rocking, the crowd forces a false start. They'll take the penalty and move them back. Now on 4th down, they'll settle for a field goal try. And he's already put 1 3 spot on the board. He'll try another one from 25 yards out. He got it. That'll make it a 1-possession game. The lead is 8.
And listen, y'all know in the booth and everywhere how I feel about kickers. Don't always love leaving it on their foot, so to speak, but nice job executing. He keeps doing stuff like that. I'll keep trotting him out there.
And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. They go to the draw. Works ahead for a couple. They'll stop him at the 27. And the Horned Frogs moving quickly to the line.
And that wasn't a big game, but look at the offense. Right back on the ball, ready to call a play, ready to go fast.
Scanning the field, it's Burgess. Picked off. What a play to set him up. North Dakota State sends the offense out, ready to get things rolling on this drive. They had to settle for the chip shot field goal last time, Jesse. They'd love for this one to pay off bigger.
Yeah, it just comes down to execution, too. Did a nice job out in the field, stalled a little bit once they got down to the goal line, so they just need to be a little bit more crisp here, David.
Yeah, and listen, I think the first part was the most important part. You got to put the drive together first to get down there. Now, when we get down there, focus on execution and getting 6 points.
Just gets rid of that one.
I love the job here by the linebacker. He just kind of floats and he's shuffling and he's waiting to see which way the quarterback's going to go with the football. Not able to snag it out of the air, but hey, batting it away, it's a big-time play.
He stopped at the 14-yard line, and they'll stay on the attack from there. They need a huge play on 3rd and long. He's looking to pass. Back's got it on the screen. And he'll make his way out of bounds after the solid pickup. They'll make the stop about a yard short of the 1st down. They've already converted a 4th down in this game. They'll try to make it 2 for 2. Looks as if he's going to run it. He's brought down, but not before he picks up the 1st down on a gutsy call to keep this drive alive. Defense is backed up. Shadow of the goalpost trying to defend their own end zone. They'll use the running game on 1st and goal.
This is what you love to see from your red zone defense now. You're making the opponent go backwards. Really nice stop on the run, a TFL. Now you got a big 2nd down. Here probably expecting the offense to throw it with a little bit more room to work with.
2nd down to the air. Looking for the goal line. Touchdown, North Dakota State. Put 6 on the board.
Oh, man, and the quarterback knew exactly where he was going with this football at the pre-snap. He saw the matchup he liked, and he took advantage of it.
On to attempt the try. Right down the middle. So they only had to move the ball 30 yards on the drive, and they get it into the end zone with a 6-yard touchdown pass. And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. TCU ready to crank things up on this drive. Last drive ended with a pick. Vitally important to take care of the football this time. Not much doing there. He gets it to the 26, a gain of 1. The Horned Frogs racing to the line in the hurry-up.
Defense came into this one knowing they were going to see some tempo. They've got to get the call from the sidelines, get it communicated, get lined up.
Pulls it on the option. Banging, slithering, whatever it takes to get that ball up to the 32. Faced with a 3rd and short from their own 32 to keep this drive alive. Fires left. Pulls it in. He's stopped right at the 50-yard line, but they'll move the chains. It's first down. And after that pitch and catch, he's already over 200 yards, and we're in the first half, Jesse.
Man, Reese, he's dialed in right now. He's really doing a nice job seeing the field.
Intercepted. A first-half turnover can swing momentum. Turning it on. The 20. Touchdown, North Dakota State. The defense gets it done with that huge interception return. What a play by this defense with the pick 6.
And how about the defender? Exactly what you're supposed to do. Breaks on the football, makes the interception. Everybody on defense, we turn to offense. Go lay some blocks so my guy can get it and take it back to the house.
They'll try to add another to their lead. And the extra point is good. He'll bring it out. It's Garrison. Not nearly as much as he'd hoped when he brought it out of the end zone. He'll be stopped at the 15. TCU will send its offense back onto the field. It's a good thing to be charitable, Jesse, but I think the last couple of drives might be overdoing it a bit.
I agree, and I think at this point, David, the quarterback here, he's got to be a CEO, and he's got to really get his guys settled down. A couple turnovers in a row now. They've got to find a rhythm.
A CEO, a.k.a. don't screw it up, young man. That's what it sounds like on the sidelines with the coaches. We got to stop turning the football over.
That's just an obvious face mask penalty there. No way you're getting away with it. Got to keep your composure there. Tells to run, wants to pass. Pass rush, gets there, gets home, gets him down at the 23.
And that's what this defense needs to get going. You've given up a bunch of touchdowns. You haven't been great early, but now you finally get some pressure, get the quarterback to the ground. Now maybe start turning this defense around.
And the Horned Frogs with a long way to go after the loss on the last play. Dropping back, it's Burgess. Got there right as the ball did. Jarred it loose. It'll be third down.
I know one of the things this defense really prides themselves on is being physical, and early in this game, putting a big hit on a guy that's already had a couple catches in this game, that's a good omen for the defense.
A third down try for the offense. Looking to throw, and he needs a chunk play. Turns it loose. And they can't hook up on the big play, and that brings up a fourth down. The Horned Frogs will call on their punt team. 3 and out, they got stuck in reverse. They hope the punt can bail them out. First one is away, and boy, did he put in work in that loss last week, kicking it 5 times. Tries to find a little more running room on that return, but he'll be stopped at the 36. North Dakota State sends the offense out, ready to get things rolling on this drive. Took the last drive in for a touchdown. They'll try to do it again on this one. Going to the running game. Hit and dropped, and he got nothing on first down.
The defense is able to finally stop this guy, but he has been on fire. We're only in the second quarter, and he has been absolutely lighting it up in this one. Nice job that time, defense, but you know this guy's going to get a lot more carries.
Second down, going to throw it. Back's got it on the screen. Runs through a man, and he might have some space. The 20. Slippery slide, find his way and ran away from the crowd into the end zone. Touchdown, North Dakota State.
Well, this offense is top 10 in the country in points per game because they've got a lot of speed and they've got home run hitters. They score fast. They don't need 10 plays to go down the field. You saw it right there. They've recruited well. They've got playmakers. They're going to be a problem for defenses all year long.
He'll try to tack on one more. And with the extra point, they stretch the lead to 13. Well, they didn't exactly milk the clock on that drive, did they? 2 plays and into the end zone for the touchdown. He'll bring it out. It's Garrison. I know he thinks he can house every return, but sometimes you just have to take a knee as he stopped at the 14. The Horned Frogs offense takes the field ready to get going. They really didn't move the ball at all the last time they had it, and hoping for better fortune this time around. Danced his way through traffic, pick up a 4 to the 19. And the Horned Frogs will hustle to the line.
A nice job being gap sound by this defense. And here you go. Watch what this offense does. They'll get right back on the ball, and they'll go really quick, so you've got to be prepared.
Knocked down after picking up 5 out to the 24. The Horned Frogs lining up, just needing a few tough inches on third down. Quickly to the tight end. Has plenty for the first down, and they stop him at the 28.
Well, there's an example of going to your tight end on third down. You don't quite have to throw to the sticks with him because he can make somebody miss and then go do the rest of the work himself. Really nice individual effort that time by the big fella.
Out across the 30 to the 39 after getting 10 on that one. And the Horned Frogs are flying down the field.
And the offense with a nice run, breaks off a little bit of run, gets a first down. Oh, and here they go again. First down, you've seen this. They like to go fast.
Selling the run, but he wants to throw it. Unloads it downfield. And it slips through his fingers, incomplete. That would have been a huge gain if he could have held on. Long way to go on second down. Send the tight end in motion. Pulls it and fires to the left. Got 7 yards on the play. It's 3rd and 3. 3rd and short now. They snap it from their own 46. Churns into the pile. Doesn't quite make it to the first down marker. He's a yard short. The Horned Frogs will punt this one away. This will be the second time they've had to kick it away. He'll aim it toward the sideline to try to make it tough on the return team. North Dakota State sends the offense out ready to get things rolling on this drive. They stuck the last drive in the end zone. They'll try to follow suit here. Going with the ground game left. Stopped in his tracks. He got nothing. It'll be 2nd and 10.
Great play by the defense there. And listen, they got to do more of this. Running backs obviously had a lot of success. They got to continue to stop this run game, be physical, and not let this guy beat them.
Rides to the back. He kept those legs moving, got 3 out to the 19.
And what a great job by the defense here. First down, second down, 2 straight runs. They stuff both that was a big key for them coming into this game. They want to set up third and long situations, and now those edge rushers can pin their ears back to get after the quarterback. They can mix up and disguise their coverages on the back end, hoping to create negative plays and takeaways.
He'll be stopped short of the line to gain. Needed about 3 more on that one. And here comes the punt team. The punter going to get his first work of the afternoon. Looks it in. Coverage team able to put a stop to that return at the 42-yard line. TCU has it back and the Horned Frogs go on offense. They just didn't quite find the rhythm on that last drive, Jesse. They had to punt it.
I think they got to be more physical, David. I think up front they got to do a better job getting blocks and establishing this running game.
And how easy does football become if you're the more physical team? If you can threaten the run and then run play action, it opens up the whole offense at your disposal.
Oh, he's got some space. Nice pickup on the ground there, and they'll move the sticks for the first down. And the Horned Frogs want to move quickly.
And how about the running back, man? Rips off a big play. This offense creates some momentum, and what do? They keep their foot on the gas right back on the football to try to keep this offense rolling.
The last completion got him 6. Now it's 2nd and 4.
Well, and a nice job working the middle of the field. I think it's so important to keep defenses honest, and you can't just dink and dunk outside. You got to work the middle. Great job finding this wide receiver.
Snags it, and he's open. The ball is down at the 14 after that grab. The Horned Frogs have it with a 1st and 10. They'll throw it from the red zone. He's got it on the move. Good throw and catch. Takes it down to the 5 as the offense tries to cash in.
And that's why this running back's a big weapon here, right? Because not only can he run the ball, but he can catch it too. Even running flat routes when you know the ball's going to be in the air a long way, he can adjust to it, make something good happen after the catch. And quite honestly, they need him because they've thrown a couple of picks now in this game. They've got to find a way to get this guy more involved.
Quick handoff. Couldn't quite nudge it in. Not sure you could get much closer, but it'll be 1st and goal. And the Horned Frogs pounded the rock to move the sticks. Now back to work. They'll dial up the run on 1st and goal. Knocked down in the backfield, 2 yards behind the line. After getting knocked back, it's 2nd and goal from the 4. Unloads in the nick of time.
Well, this defense knew coming in they were going to see some RPO and they were going to see some quick game. A nice job there taking the throw away from the quarterback.
3rd and goal where defensive coordinators have to make a stand. Lets it fly. And he can't find his man in the end zone as he was trying to pay off this red zone chance.
Well, I love the coverage on defense. In the red zone, everyone's got their eyes on the quarterback, and they're flying to the football, and you saw that there on the incompletion.
They're all over him. And it's going to be batted down. They'll turn it over on downs.
Man, those 4th down stops are so huge for momentum to turn the ball back to your offense. Great pass defense, seeing the ball, breaking on it, swatting it down so the receiver couldn't make a play. Nice job by this defense.
He is snowed under nowhere to go, and it'll be 2nd and long.
No doubt, offense wants to keep running the football to win this game, but I'm wondering if they're starting to go to the well too often. They've got to start showing some new wrinkles here in the second half.
Got stuffed on 1st down. It's 2nd and 10. On the move. He's there to make the stop. TCU calls its 2nd timeout. And they'll still have one in their pocket for what's left in this first half. 3rd and long coming up. From the gun, wants to pass. Big hit, knocks the ball away, and it'll force him into a 4th down. The punt team makes its way onto the field. This will be the 2nd time they've had to kick it away. On his way from around the 50. Taken down right away. They'll start this drive at their own 48. Looking to throw, it's Burgess. Rolling to the right, trying to make something happen. And he has a solid gain on the play before sliding. They'll try to kick it into overdrive. Clock's running, second down coming.
He does a good job of dropping back, going through his progressions. Nothing there. What do? Go get some yardage. Make it positive. Don't sit back in the pocket and force something into a bad situation or take a sack. Great job making something out of nothing.
Man, how about the first half this guy's having? He already has 2 touchdowns, picks up a huge first down right here. On defense, you're going to have to find a way to control this guy. You're going to have to make some big-time adjustments at halftime.
And he's brought down after a short gain.
And that's a really nice play. It's impressive. When it's first down and the defense thinks you might be running the football, you still can line up. You can get some movement at the point of attack and find a little crease for your running back.
Got 3 on first down at 2nd and 7. Wants to throw. He's working against the clock. Pulls it in. It's Dawkins. The ball is down at the 14 after that grab.
Man, nice job getting the ball out of his hands quickly, understanding the big fella's open. And the big fella, I don't mean an offensive lineman anymore. That's what tight ends used to be, is just an extension of the O-line. These guys are now extensions at receiver. They can make big plays, get him the ball, run after the catch.
Can't hold on in the face of the contact.
No, and that's your goal. Separate man from ball. Try to get your shoulder in there on the catch point and really give him something to think about. Physically jar that football and knock it out. Nice job by the defender.
Throws to the wideout. Touchdown, TCU! The offense puts up 6 for that trip to the end zone.
And that was a really big score here at the end of the first half, just for their confidence and their momentum. They're obviously still losing right now on the scoreboard, but you had the feeling something positive had to happen here at the end of the first half for them to go in at halftime, regroup, and come out in the second half now trying to build on that successful drive offensively.
And it's up and good as they draw just a touch closer. So that scoring drive took only 6 plays. And they top it off with a 14-yard pass for the touchdown. He'll start the return inside his 5. Not a lot of space to be found. Good hustle by the coverage team, and they stop him at the 21. Let's see what Holly Rowe has for us on the sideline.
Guys, here on the North Dakota State sideline, there is so much excitement from these players. This has turned into somewhat of a shootout. The offenses continue to score, but I have seen some of the defensive players say, we have got to turn it up right now. We'll see if the offense can answer again or if the defense starts to make a statement. Back to you.
Appreciate that, Holly. We've played 2 quarters here and reached halftime, and we will now check in with Kevin Connors in the studio.
Drama there, fellas, and incredible drama across the college football landscape. Week 14, not for the faint of heart. We start with a look at Ohio State taking on the number 13 team, the Michigan Wolverines. And it's the Buckeyes with a gritty victory away from home. This team prepared well all week, and they'll enjoy the fruits of their labor. They've now won 8 consecutive games. It's one of the longest win streaks in the history of that program. And now we take a look at some of the other games going on around the nation on another wild day of college football. Now back over to your game inside Amon G. Carter Stadium. Let's just take a moment to process what we're seeing. 2 quarterbacks, both dropping dimes left and right, both on pace to have career days. I can't wait to see what they have in store here in this second half. With that said, let's send it back to the guys at Amon G. Carter Stadium.
Horned Frogs will boot it away to start the second half. He'll bring it back from inside his 5. He's tackled, brought down right at the 25-yard line on the return. North Dakota State sends the offense out, ready to get things rolling on this drive. If it's working, why change it? And that running game was working in the first half. I imagine we'll see a lot more of it here in the third quarter.
And you just know the offensive line was telling their coordinator, put this on us. Let us continue to go out there, push these guys around. We can put this game on our back and end this thing by running the ball.
And this is a manhood question for this defense. Like, as a defensive lineman, and you're pounding the rock, like, I got to physically rise to this challenge. This defense has to play more inspired and more physical in the second half.
He gets those chains moving, gets it out to the 42-yard line. One back in the backfield, he gets to carry. Breaks into the open. With that, he's got 101 yards on the ground, and he just continues to turn in productive performance after productive performance. That's how you lead the nation in rushing. They're going to go right back to him on first down. Hit and stopped right there. Not much on that pickup.
This shouldn't be a surprise to anybody. If you've got the lead in the third quarter and you want to keep it, you got to bleed the clock. Best way to do that, run the football. And you're now seeing this offense call these run plays back to back. They are trying to be physical, and they're trying to stay on the field.
Snagged in the middle. It's House. Makes the grab, down immediately. He picks up a few.
It's a nice job running the in route there by the receiver. And the best thing he did after he made his break, he didn't trail and fade away. He actually attacked the football. That's a good lesson for young receivers out there watching.
On third and long, he has to throw for it. Whip it out to the back on the screen. Now well within striking distance as that third down play gets him a first at the 29. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. They're going to run it. 7-yard pickup on that one. Is now 2nd and 3. Good spot after that 7-yard pickup on first down. It's 2nd and 3. Handoff again. Shakes off the defender. There's some room. Big pickup on the ground here to keep this drive moving and give them a first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Wants to throw on first. Oh, pressure's coming. And it's a sack.
I tell you what, the offense, they get the big run play, and then what are you thinking? Maybe play action, take a shot. How about the defense? They were ready to roll. Even though they gave up the run, they didn't just play the run. They were ready for the pass and got the big sack.
Looking for a physical attack from the gun. Touchdown, North Dakota State! And they add 6 more to the board with that trip to the house. That's his 3rd touchdown of the game, and now 18 on the season. The offense strikes again to extend its lead here in the second half.
And they got everything working. How great is this? You extend your lead, now you get your defense back on the field. Great job taking advantage of the situation and building on that lead.
Now a 2-point conversion attempt coming up. Looking to throw. And he was hit just as he released it, and it falls to the turf. And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. TCU ready to crank things up on this drive. So this second half didn't exactly start the way they had hoped on defense, and now the offense will try to answer with a score of its own. That's a really good tackle there, giving up some size and still making the play. Really good concept there to get things going and use the tight end early.
Yeah, I mean, just such a great job on first down, setting up an easier second down.
Runs through a man, and he might have space. They'll mark him down at the 40 after ripping off 10. And the Horned Frogs in the hurry-up. Motion from the back. Gain of about 4 sets up a 2nd and 6. After the 4-yard completion on first down, now it's 2nd and 6. They'll run it. He stopped at the 45 after picking up 10 yards and the first down. The Horned Frogs have their offense in high gear.
And how about that? Right after they get the explosive play running the ball, they're going right back to the line of scrimmage for some tempo.
He's going to run it. Got to protect the merchandise. Gets down without taking a hit. They'll try to snap it quickly. The give to the lone running back. He's past the sticks. They make the stop right at the 30-yard line, but it's a 10-yard pickup and a first down.
I know it hasn't been the type game statistically this running back was hoping to have up to this point. He's been getting shut down. Finally, he's able to break through for a big one. And sometimes, you know, it just takes one. It takes one run like that to get his confidence back, to get the offensive line's confidence back. Let's see what happens with this offense now moving forward.
They'll run it on first and goal. Driving his way all the way down to the 3-yard line. They've got it down to the 3. Now it's 2nd and goal. Timed it perfectly to knock it free and forces the 3rd down.
And there's so much for a quarterback to think about. Stick it out in the belly. Do I pull it? Now when I pull it, I got to get my feet set, make an accurate throw to the right guy. So a lot of things going on, and I think that you saw that led to a little bit of...
Touchdown, Horned Frogs! Grab the short pass to put the 6 on the board.
What a fantastic route that time. If you're going to be able to throw the ball down in this area of the field where the windows close so quickly, you have got to be precise with the route running, and that's what happened right there. That's an easy connection between the QB and his target for the score.
Lining up to add another. And the PAT will draw them 1 point closer. So that was a 10-play, 75-yard drive. And they finish it up with a 3-yard scoring toss. Here he comes from inside his own 5. He gets across the 20 and out to the 21-yard line before he's stopped right there. North Dakota State sends the offense out, ready to get things rolling on this drive. They're still holding the lead, but hoping to flex a little muscle on this drive. Look out! And they got it.
This offense is going to have to come up with a plan to block this guy. He is an absolute monster, and he showed you all his tools on that sack.
So just how aggressive can they afford to be as they snap it on 2nd and long from the 13? The throw on 2nd down, and they need a lot. Oh, sticks that big mid up there and grabs it. And the screen goes nowhere. They stop him for no gain on the play.
Well, that's about as impressive as a short gainer catch as you're ever going to see. I mean, didn't get the first, didn't go very far downfield, but it was pretty looking. Caught it with one hand. I mean, I guess there's that.
On 3rd and long, he'll need to loosen up that arm. They'll flip it out to the back on the screen. And it's pretty obvious there was a big hole in that screen, and the defense ran right through it. He gets it away from his own end zone. Pulls it in at the 40. And he is knocked down immediately after the catch. That punt coverage team had its hair on fire. Moving the pocket, it's Burgess. Finds his man. He makes the stop at the 48. That'll be enough for a first down and a pickup of 10. And the Horned Frogs want to pick up the tempo.
Man, they've been scoring a lot of points. When you've got the skill and you've got the speed outside at wide receiver, that's why. And here we are in the second half, and nothing's changing. If they can't cover us, we're going to keep taking shots, and that's what you got to do. This quarterback right now, he's in a beautiful rhythm. He seemed to feel the game looks slow to him right now, and he's executing at an incredibly high level. And these receivers outside, man, they are winning each and every time.
He's stopped, and he's got enough to move the chain. The Horned Frogs come to the line with a fresh set of downs. Quick completion to the right. Hit and brought down right at the line of scrimmage. And after that last completion netted a big fat 0, they're looking at 2nd and 10.
Nice job by this defense creating that negative play. That's what all defenses want to do. But look at this. This offense, they ain't scared. Right back on the ball, ready to run another play, ready to make this defense work.
And the defense stops him just short of the first down. Maybe needed a few more chain links to move the sticks. They'll throw on 3rd and short. Quickly out to the tight end. They've got it just outside the red zone. They'll move the chains. It's at the 21. 3rd and short, and I guess the only thing they really took out of play in the shotgun was the quarterback sneak.
Yeah, and that's kind of what I like to do, Reese. I mean, 3rd and inches, I want to run the quarterback sneak, run the football, but this team fully comfortable throwing the football, and you see why. Easy pitch, easy catch, first down.
Short completion on first down, and here they are with 2nd and 8. One running back in the backfield, and he has it. There he goes! They get him out of bounds right at the 5-yard line, and that one might have saved a touchdown. Sets his feet, it's Burgess. Touchdown, TCU! An epic comeback. They'll talk about this one forever if they can hold on, but they're on top right now. This game must be moving so slowly for this quarterback. He sees everything 2 or 3 beats ahead.
Way ahead. I mean, it's been really, really easy. I better get some more hits on him. I better do something to make him feel uncomfortable, because right now, it's just like, oh, you're running that? Yeah, that's easy. I mean, he's already read your mail. You better change the address, do something different.
And with the extra point, they have a 2-point lead. They march 58 yards for the touchdown on that one. And the score comes on a 5-yard touchdown pass. And it'll come out to the 25. No attempt at a return. North Dakota State sends the offense out, ready to get things rolling on this drive. They didn't get much done the last time they had it. Had to punt it away from deep in their own territory, hoping this drive will be more productive. Not much doing there. He gets it to the 26, a gain of 1.
And, man, the big fellas up front, they don't get a lot of credit. They don't get talked about a lot unless it's negative, but they're the big component, man. They've got to get some push, to get some running lanes, get this running game going. They're the ones that make it go.
2nd down, gonna throw it. Extending the play. He'll try to do it himself. He's knocked down, short gain, maybe a pickup of 3. That defense rallied to the ball in a hurry. This is where you make the money on the drive. Ball at the 30, it's 3rd and short. From the gun, wants to pass. Complete. They'll make the stop about 3 yards short of the first down. They bring the punter onto the field now. He's getting plenty of work. 4th time we've seen this guy punt it today. Not a lot of room to make this catch. No room to bring it back. They'll snap this one to start the drive from their own 22. Dropping back, it's Burgess. Fires to the wideout. He's open on the right. Across the 35, out of bounds at the 36, and a really good pickup as they're starting to move. He is having a day. Already visited the end zone 3 times, and he might get back there again soon, David.
I mean, just crazy. He's getting open. They haven't had an answer for him. You think at some point you go, all right, he's not going to beat me anymore, but the defense continues to give up yards, and he is like, yes, please.
And you're seeing his dynamic ability to run the football, that time on the option play. I know he doesn't pick up the first down, but that's still a good chunk of yardage, and the defense wasn't ready for it. Moving forward, expect the offense to go back to the option play again and see if someone will finally take the quarterback and force him to pitch it.
Here comes the heat. Rush right in his face. Gets the ball up to the 50-yard line, and it'll be first down. And the Horned Frogs are in the hurry-up.
And these are the ones that they just add up, and they're so frustrating for a defender. Trust me, I'm a defensive guy. It's just annoying. You get him in third and medium. They're going to pass the football. You play the pass well, but, man, does he have a good feel. And he just pulls it down, and it's almost like he knew exactly where he had to get. Smart scramble. Nice job getting the first down.
The give to the running back from the shotgun. And he was able to run through 1 tackle, but still only a modest gain. Let's see what they do here on 3rd and short from the 41. They'll try to get it through the air. Got his man. And he's got enough for a first down. Now to see if they have enough time to snap it again here in the 3rd. When you play receiver for this guy, you better be ready to catch the football. He spread it all over the place through the first 3 periods. One more period to go to see who can make the winning plays and come home with the victory. So first down will open up the final period. Sells to run, looking to pass. On the move. He'll pull it down and run. And he's tackled, stopped at the 14. They'll move the chains. They've got a first down in the red zone. Now they'll try the right side. Didn't even get started. He'll be dropped for a loss of 3.
And that's a great play by the defensive end. The best athletes on the field play defensive end. You can ask anybody. Yes, I agree, Jesse Reese. See, they agree with me. Same thing. But you watch them get off the football, make the play. That's why you put your athletes there.
I like the idea on offense. You want to get this guy the football in as many ways as possible. So you throw him the screen quickly to see if he can make somebody miss. Doesn't work there, but that should not be the last time you run that play.
On 3rd and long, you'll need to push it downfield. Perfect timing on the hit to keep him from making the grab, and the defense forces a 4th down. And now on 4th down, they will put it on the shoulders of the kicker to save them with his foot. And he got it! Still a 1-score game, and they've got a little breathing room.
And that was an important kick here in the 4th quarter, man. You want to take that touchdown lead, make them have to go the length of the field and score a TD. Nice execution by this offense. Nice job trusting the kicker.
And no chance at a return here. They'll start this drive at their own 20. First down here, and what a ride this season has been. Just thrilling action everywhere. Close game to finish off the regular season in this one here in the 4th quarter. A collision, and he stopped at the 27 after picking up 1.
And that run really didn't go anywhere. And a lot of times we don't focus on it enough. But how important those 5 guys are up front. To get on those defensive linemen, to try to move them out of the way, to get a run game going. It squarely falls on the shoulder of those 5 offensive linemen.
It's complete to the right. Oh, he got loose. Great pickup as they'll keep this drive moving, and they've got it at the 45. Last completion moved the sticks, and let's see if they try it again. From the gun. Tackled almost immediately. Not a whole lot on that one.
Nice first down defense. Great job being physical, understanding the chances of run or high. They come up, they get the back on the ground, forcing a second down and long situation.
Back to pass on second down. Finds his tight end. He's close to the first down, but they're going to mark him just a little short. So an example of a tight end doing a little unheralded work to set up a much better third down situation.
And I like the QB here, Reese. I like the decision where I understand, let's get this football out, let's get some positive yards, and then get to third down, and we can still have a better situation now because we got rid of the football and took the yards that were there.
It's a 1st and 10 from the 42-yard line. They'll give it to him again. Fights off a defender. He stops him at the 31, but not before. He picks up 10 yards on the play. Offense picking up steam. 1st and 10 from the 31. Fresh set of downs going up top. Great job to separate the ball from the receiver there. They'll need a bunch on second down. From the gun, running back on the move. He's got the first down. And excellent vision to find running room there and make a really good pickup before the defense put a stop to it. They've moved to the 16. It's 1st and 10. They'll ride the hot hand. This time there is no running room to be found, and this defense wasn't going to get hit with a big run twice in a row.
Well, this guy's been an animal all game long. He's had tons of success running the football. The defense had to do something to stop him. Give the D-line and that front seven tons of credit for being really physical there, getting the TFL.
Got some room headed to the goal line. They'll finally get him stopped at the 1-yard line. What a run there.
Well, they've tried to get this quarterback going, running the ball in a variety of ways, and they haven't really been able to kind of break him out just yet until that run right there. Nice individual effort on the sprint.
Touchdown, North Dakota State. And with that, they move out front here in the 4th.
And this is a running back, guys, that gets better as the game goes on. Here we are late in this one, and he's still breaking off big runs. Impressive, making people miss, showing you the speed. And that touchdown gives his team the lead.
Leading by 1, they'll go ahead and go for 2 and try to make it a field goal game. Back in motion, try to clear the picture. They'll go to the air. Into the end zone, the 2-point conversion is good, and now they're up by a field goal. And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. Let's go down to the sideline and Holly.
Hey guys, checking in from the TCU sideline. I can see a developing situation with their quarterback and the coaches. Their QB has struggled here today with the turnovers, and there's a lot of conversation. They're showing him those mistakes on the film, trying to get him to see what he's missing. They want to get some confidence built back up in this quarterback, but right now he's shaking his head like, I've got this, I've got this. We'll see if he really does here to take the field. Back to you.
We'll keep an eye on that, Holly. Hand off from the shotgun. Defense right there to stop him in his tracks, and they get nothing on that play. The Horned Frogs want to crank the tempo. On play action. Under pressure. Remember, down where you start the slide, and he'll be short of the line to gain. It'll be 3rd and short from their own 33. Keeps it himself. They thought they could just run it on 3rd and short, but this defense was there to make the stop. And the Horned Frogs will line up to punt it away. They'll look to pin them deep. Makes the grab at the 10. He's brought down, and he looked for room to return it, and there wasn't much there. North Dakota State sends the offense out, ready to get things rolling on this drive. There wasn't much need to throw it around on that last drive for the touchdown, Jesse. They got it done running the ball.
And David, I don't think you have to overthink this thing. If they can't stop you running it, why would you stop handing it off? Just keep at it here on this drive.
Well, and if I'm the defense, I'm making some changes. I'm bringing in more big bodies. I'm playing more aggressive towards the line of scrimmage. I am not going to let them have that kind of drive again.
Finds the tight end. Brought down at the 28, but it's a 10-yard gain. Now on 1st down from the 28.
That's just a very easy, comfortable throw for the quarterback. He knows he has his big target, the tight end, running across the field on the drag. Nice play.
Looking for room at the 40. They'll get him on the ground at the 46, and it'll be a 1st down. So they move the sticks on the run. Let's see what they do with this one. Working the ground game. Knocked down immediately.
Well, with the defense trailing, they're trying to dictate to the offense now. Really nice blitz call that time, blowing the run play up for a huge loss. You're probably going to see that again. They're trying to find a way to create a takeaway, create negative plays, and get the ball back.
Wide receiver going in motion. Wants to go up top on 2nd down. Setting up the screen. Still on his feet at the 45. Turning it on. He's at the 10. He finally goes out of bounds, but you better check that laundry on the field. They had the 1st down before that penalty backed them up, and now they'll snap it on 2nd down. After getting pushed back on the holding call, here comes 2nd and long. Motion from the wideout. 2nd down to the air. Those two not on the same page. It's incomplete.
Missed opportunity on offense. QB and receiver just not on the same page there.
That last incompletion brings up a 3rd down. He's looking downfield to throw. Still looking. Pass rush, gets there, gets home, gets him down at the 23. And here comes the punt team. They've been busy out there to punt for the 5th time today. Looking for room. He was working his way on the return toward midfield. They'll stop him at the 46. TCU will send its offense back onto the field. And now, deep in the 4th quarter, a chance to go down the field and take the lead in this ball game. Handoff from the gun. Pick up of 5. It's now 2nd and 5. The Horned Frogs come to the line in the hurry-up.
I like this idea by the offense going hurry up here. You just had a very nice run. Let's get back up to the line of scrimmage and go fast.
Just smothered on the play. 3rd and long right here. Looking for a man. It's Burgess. Rushes on. He misses his man. The accuracy just not what it needed to be on that play. And the Horned Frogs will bring the punt team onto the field. Solid punt, headed toward the sideline, trying to make it tough to return. North Dakota State sends the offense out, ready to get things rolling on this drive. A take over holding this slim lead, and a drive right here sure would be nice. They didn't get a push at all on that one. It'll be no gain on the play.
And I think if you're the head coach, defensively now, obviously, you've got 3 timeouts in your back pocket. You're trailing at this point, and the offense is going to be running the football, trying to bleed the clock. They're going to take as much time off the game clock as they can before snapping it. You've got to start thinking about using some of those timeouts.
Second down, going to throw it. Lets it fly. Able to haul it in, but right to the ground he goes, only a pickup of a couple. Timeout taken by TCU. It's their first. They still have a couple of timeouts to work with in this final quarter. And if you didn't know this was a big play, the crowd is telling you, a huge third down. From the gun, wants to pass. And the deflection on third down. How big is that? Forces a fourth down. The punt team makes its way onto the field. And these guys have been busy. 6th punt of the day. A fair catch taken just inside the 40-yard line. The Horned Frogs offense takes the field ready to get going. And now, deep in the fourth quarter, a chance to go down the field and take the lead in this ball game. Hard running there. He'll be brought down quickly after a very short game. Picked up 2 yards on that last one. They need 8 on second down.
And after that run, getting right back up to the line of scrimmage to go hurry up, defense has to be ready.
To the air, it's Burgess. They'll run the screen. Not a whole lot of room there on that screen pass as it just never developed. 3rd and short now. They snap it from their own 46. It's a draw. That'll get the job done and move the chains, and they'll mark the ball at the 45. We've reached the 2-minute timeout, and time is of the essence for this offense to get things done.
I love the play call running the football here in the fourth quarter because with the score what it is right now, everything is at your disposal on offense. You are not panicking. This isn't throw every single down, all of a sudden 2-minute air raid type stuff. You can run the ball. You can do all of your stuff, personnel, shifting, motioning. You just got to be very, very careful and absolutely cannot turn it over.
Last completion picked up a couple. Here comes 2nd and 8. Hauls it in. Makes a catch, but goes no further, and it'll be a short pickup on that one. Now they've got to hustle to the line and get set. On 3rd and long, he's going to have to throw for it. Got his man. They finally get to him. A what a play there to pick up the first down. The Horned Frogs come to the line with a new set of downs. Play action on first down. It's dropped after taking the hit.
And this offense has another opportunity to put a scoring drive together. They've done a really good job, man. Their defense, it's been okay. Like, giving up a lot of points. Now they're in a situation where can you be clutch? Can you come up big in a 2-minute situation when you really need to?
And he fires over the middle. It's incomplete.
And I'm so interested to see how this young man responds, man. Like, he has been really good all game long. Put up some big numbers, but now it's prime time. It's a big moment. Can he step up in this spotlight, make a big drive, make a big play for his team to maybe go win this football game?
So on 4th down, here comes the field goal kicker in a huge spot. And it's good! And they take the lead inside a minute to play.
Man, that's a big kick. That's a big moment, a lot of pressure. He delivers, ties this football game up late in the fourth quarter.
And it'll come out to the 25. No attempt at a return. They'll put this one in play. First snap of the drive from the 25. Quick give. Plows through the defense.
Man, a nice second effort by the back to break a tackle, but how about those defensive backs willing to come up, stick their face in the fan, and make a tackle?
Those are the best run defenses too, right? It's not just D linemen and linebackers getting all the plays, but it's DBs that are willing to not just cover, but tackle backs in the open field.
Back to throw, and he needs to make a play. He'll pull it down. Good, solid pickup on that one. They've got it out to the 40, and it's first down. Timeout on the field, and 4 ticks left to go. Now from the 40, it's 1st and 10. Fresh center downs going to the air. He's looking deep. It's incomplete, and the clock strikes 0, and we are headed to overtime. All right, guys, so here we go in overtime, and just to refresh everyone's memory, alternating possession starting on the opponent's 25.
And you want to play defense first because you want to know what you need. That's a key philosophical approach for most teams when it comes to overtime, David.
Yeah, and remember the rule change a couple years ago, too, in the second overtime and 2-point conversion. So all this stuff is situational type football that you better have worked on throughout these weeks of the season.
First play of the first possession of OT. Fresh set of downs going up top. They're working that left side.
Nice quick throw there. It's so important for quarterbacks to be able to find a rhythm and to be comfortable and confident. You want to just get the ball out quickly, make it an accurate and easy throw. And you can tell that these two guys, they rep that play in practice all the time, and it's now showing up here on game day.
They get him on the ground, but it'll be enough to pick up the first down. So they move the sticks on the run. Let's see what they do with this one. Might as well run him until they stop him. He's got it again. Stopped at the 13-yard line as the drive continues. Going to work in the red zone. They can't pick up the first down without getting it into the end zone. Second down, going to throw it. He's got it and still on his feet. Touchdown, North Dakota State! And they grab the lead here in overtime. So much about the passing game is about timing, execution, communication, and these two, that's a virtual textbook there.
There ain't no doubt about it. And the receiver making plays for his quarterback, being dependable, running the route to the right depth consistently, does a great job running his route. Great result because of it.
This extra point would give them a 7-point lead in OT. And the extra point is true, and they're on top by 7. Now on first down, they need to answer with a touchdown. To the air, it's Burgess. Between the hashes, it's Dawkins. He's brought down quickly. Minimal gain there, still a bit short of the first down.
And you got to love the versatility of the big fella. You can put him in the box and let him block big defensive linemen, or you put him in the slot and you throw him the football and have success.
Back to pass on second down. Working that left side now. They make the stop, but not before he sets them up with a first and goal from the 10. The offense threatening, close to the end zone now with a new set of downs. Drops back on first down. They're all over him. Can't find his man as he took a shot trying to deliver that football, and it'll be second down. Couldn't make the connection last time. Let's see if they throw it again. Wants to keep it in the air. Oh, pressure's coming. Good job to toss that ball out of bounds and avoid the loss.
Well, the defense is making some big plays here right up against their own goal line. They forced 2 straight incompletions, now setting up 3rd down. You're expecting pass again. Is this a situation where they're going to want to blitz, or do they stay back, play zone, and try to break on the ball?
Excellent pursuit by this defense as he barely gets back to the line of scrimmage.
And he does everything he can. Tries to scramble, tries to make something happen. Nice job by the defense getting him to the ground. Down by more than a field goal. Interesting to see.
Now, the offense is still out there. They're taking a gamble here. They could come up empty by passing on the field goal here on 4th down. Looking to throw. Unleashes to the end zone. Touchdown, Horned Frogs! They got it in, and now an extra point away from the tie.
Obviously very hard to complete passes this area of the field. Nice execution. Now you're down by 1, and now you got to make the decision. Are we going to go for it and try to end the game right here and put this game in our offense's hands? What do you think?
And that's why I love having the ball second, because I get the opportunity to do this. I knew they scored a touchdown. We scored a touchdown. Now, do I want to go for the win, or do I want to continue this game on? It's so nice to have the ball second.
And they did tack on that extra point with no problem. We play on 1st down here in the 2nd overtime period. Dropping back, it's Burgess. Keeping his eyes downfield. On the run, and he'll slide to avoid the big hit.
Yeah, I think you're just seeing the experience this guy has, right? He's so poised that initially he's flushed out of the pocket, nothing's open, and he doesn't panic. He's not throwing it away. He's not sliding early. He just knows where the defense isn't, and he's able to attack that space with his speed and get a positive play.
Makes the grab on the left. They'll get it down to the 10-yard line on that completion.
The defense has their hands full trying to stop this guy in the slot. They're going to have to figure something out to bracket him, try and get 2 bodies around him, maybe get some safety help as well, because right now they do not have the answer for this guy.
Got his man. That completion takes them down to the 7-yard line, and they are ready to strike. Operating in the red zone here on 2nd down. He wants to throw it. Has it. And he won't be able to push his way in. He stopped at the 1. Just a couple they need to pick up here on 3rd and short in overtime.
And the slant is really a difficult route to defend against if you're a DB in mid.
Touchdown, TCU! That score gives them the lead here in the 2nd overtime.
You talk to any quarterback, Jesse, and they love finding the big tight end. Hard to overthrow the big fellows, the big reach, the nice mitts, nice catch by the tight end.
Second overtime, and they'll have to go for 2. From the gun, looking for a man. They got it. Executed beautifully, and the lead is 8 in double overtime. They know what's in front of them. They have to answer that score with a touchdown. Snap on 1st down, wants to throw. On target. Oh, he's got some space. Brought down at the 10-yard line, and a nifty pickup after the grab on that one.
And when you run these drag routes, it's super important that your quarterback can really use his eyes. Don't lock in where everybody's going to start looking at you and seeing what's coming. Does a good job, drops back, sees it, and the most important part, puts the ball out in front.
Touchdown, North Dakota State. They got one score they needed. Now they need the deuce to send us to triple OT.
Man, what a great response by this offense, going down the field, scoring the touchdown. Now, I got to go for 2. I know the new overtime rules. They changed this years ago. Jesse, you should work on this in practice. What's your go-to 2-point play right here?
I'll tell you, after running the ball as well as they did on that last touchdown, I could see them doing it again. I think they've got confidence in the big fellas up front to get it done, find a way into the end zone, and be more physical.
They've got to get it in on the two-point try to force a third overtime. They want to throw it. Look out! He got it in there, and we are tied again. Is this fun or what? We're headed to triple OT. So here we go, dueling two-point conversions from this point forward. He'll set up to throw. It's complete on the right side. Tremendous execution to get the two, and now they turn up the heat. This will be the ball game. Make it and play on, miss it and lose. To the air, it's Burgess. They can't convert. A great stop by the defense and a game-winning one here in overtime. I know how to sum up this game succinctly. That was fun, and what a victory to remember.
Fun for them, fun for us, just the back and forth. Games that are so nip and tuck, and you know every play matters so much. These are the games that we love to call.
Yeah, every play matters, David, and that's why coaching staffs practice overtime scenarios and situations throughout the week. It's important to drill these types of scenarios. You never know what games are going to go to OT, and when they do, you love to be able to go out and execute with the game on the line.
That's going to do it for us here. For David Pollack, Jesse Palmer, and Holly Rowe, I'm Reese Davis. This has been a presentation of EA Sports College Football.